April is bringing a new wave of Korean
to
dramas
your watch list.
This month has a little bit of everything. Let's check out the upcoming releases. No, One Bloodhound Season 2. The new season continues the story right after the fall of a powerful
Loan
shark organization. Gunwoo is now closer than ever to achieving his dream of becoming a boxing champion. With the support of the trainer, who has become his greatest ally, he throws himself into intense training and a series of fights that begin to put his name in the spotlight. But just as victory seems to mark the beginning of a calmer chapter, a new threat emerges from the underground fighting world. The leader of a clandestine boxing league, known for its brutal matches and million-dollar bets, begins defeating reigning champions with frightening ease and soon chooses his next target. Once again, the ring stops being just a place for competition and becomes a battlefield where courage, loyalty, and survival are put to the test. The new season premieres on April 3rd on Netflix. No to Perfect Crown. In a modern South Korea, ruled by a constitutional monarchy, noble titles still define power, status, and each person's place in society. The second daughter of one of the country's richest families has always had everything within reach: wealth, influence, and a flawless reputation. But there is one thing money can't buy: royal status. Determined to obtain the one thing she lacks, she proposes a contract marriage to a prince of the royal family. Despite the title he carries, his life is far from what the public imagines. As the king's second son, he has spent his life suppressing his own desires and learning to exist within the expectations imposed by the crown. But what begins as a strategic arrangement between the two may end up changing the course of their lives completely. The series premieres on April 10th. With international distribution on Disney+. No. 3. Yumi Cells Season 3. 4 years later, the story returns to a new chapter in Yumi's life. Now a highly successful romance novelist, she has finally achieved the recognition she always dreamed of, but ironically, love remains the greatest challenge in her life. While her career continues to thrive, the famous Cell Village is experiencing a rare moment of peace, with no major emotions or heart-racing events. That calm changes with the arrival of a new editor assigned to work with her. Known for his direct and rational personality, he soon brings unexpected changes to the writer's routine and to the chaotic world inside her mind. The new season premieres on April 13th with distribution on HBO Max. No. 4. We are all trying here. Behind the scenes of the film industry, an aspiring director struggles to find his place among a group of talented professionals who have already achieved recognition. While everyone around him seems to be moving forward, he continues to battle the feeling that he is always behind. Around him are others, marked by their own pressures and frustrations. A producer known for her ruthless script critiques a director shaken by the box office failure of his latest film, and an executive trying to balance conflicts and ambitions within the studio. In an environment where talent doesn't always guarantee success, they all end up facing the same silent question: what does it really mean to succeed in life? The series premieres on April 18th on Netflix. No. 5. The Scarecrow. After a series of murders begins to terrify a small town, a police officer returns to the place where he grew up to investigate the case. Determined and known for his fiercely competitive personality, he is willing to go to any length to find the person responsible for the crimes. But the investigation also leads to an unexpected reunion with a former classmate he has always had a complicated relationship with. Now a respected prosecutor, he is the one put in charge of the case. As the two try to navigate the tensions of their past, the hunt for the killer becomes increasingly urgent, uncovering secrets and placing everyone under intense pressure. The series premieres on April 20th. No. 6. Sold Out on You. A home shopping host known for selling out products within minutes, dominates live broadcasts with charisma and professionalism. But her extreme dedication to work has come at a cost: severe insomnia that follows her every night. On the other side is a young entrepreneur who runs a farm that produces rare, natural ingredients used in the cosmetics industry. Between research business and life in the countryside. He maintains an intense routine and a personality that isn't exactly easy to deal with. When work forces these two to cross paths, they find themselves in a relationship full of teasing, bickering, and unexpectedly fun moments. Now this grumpy farmer and this relentless sales host will have to deal not only with their differences, but also with the unexpected connection beginning to grow between them. The series premieres on April 22nd on Netflix. No. 7. Filing for Love. An executive known for her perfectionism leads the audit department of a powerful conglomerate. Ruthless when it comes to mistakes and internal scandals, she has built a reputation as the company's most feared professional and the youngest executive to ever reach such a high position. Everything changes when she assigns a talented auditor to investigate a series of problems within the company. Intelligent, confident, and used to being part of the elite team, he suddenly sees his perfect routine turned upside down when he is reassigned to a problematic unit responsible for handling the company's biggest scandals now. As the two are forced to work together, investigating internal irregularities, the constant rivalry between boss and subordinate begins to mix with a growing closeness that becomes harder and harder to ignore. The series premieres on April 25th. No. 8. Reverse. When she was still a child, a woman lost her parents in a mysterious accident. Since then, she has spent years driven by a single goal: uncover the truth and take revenge. -1 years later, she finally believes she has found the perfect opportunity to put her plans into motion. But at the decisive moment, a new accident completely changes the course of her story. After an explosion at a mansion, she loses all of her memories. Now, as she tries to piece together her past, alongside her fiancé, the heir to a powerful conglomerate, fragments of memories begin to surface, revealing secrets that have been buried for years. And the closer she gets to the truth behind the explosion, the more she realizes her own story may be very different from what she once believed. The drama premieres on April 17th. No. 9. Absolute value of romance. A high school student tries her best to stay unnoticed while dealing with a controlling mother and a routine that feels anything but exciting. But she has a secret life. She loves writing romance stories inspired by the most popular teachers at school. For someone who has never been in a relationship, love has always felt safer in her imagination. Then in real life, everything starts to spiral out of control when she begins developing real feelings. For her math teacher, known for his cold personality and brilliant mind, he seems almost impossible to read. Now the girl, who preferred living out romance through her own story, suddenly finds herself becoming the main character of a romance filled with awkward situations, new discoveries, and unexpected emotions. The series is scheduled to premiere in April, with distribution on Prime Video. Movie Whispering Water. In a remote reservoir called Salmaki, a mysterious figure appears in a street view image, reigniting strange rumors about the place. Determined to finish the reshoots of a project, a producer brings her crew to the reservoir. But unexplained phenomena soon begin to occur, and it quickly becomes clear that something may be hiding beneath the water. The movie premieres in Korean theaters on April 8th and is expected to arrive on a streaming platform afterward. And those are the Korean drama premieres arriving this April. Which one are you most excited to watch? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy keeping up with monthly drama releases, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.